Good morning, I'm Tom. Yesterday, if you watched my video, we talk about how we can control diarrhea in children under 5, and I promised you today we're going to talk about malnutrition. What do you understand about malnutrition in simple terms? Malnutrition simply refers to when there is deficiency or in excess or imbalance in a person's intake of energy and or in case of nutrients. And mark you this malnutrition, there's various groups in which according to WHO, classified malnutrition. One, we clarify malnutrition according to undernutrition, whereby in undernutrition we further degrade or classified into 4 major groups, where we have wasting. In wasting, we talk about low weight for height, where we compare about the weight of the child and the height of the child. And also we talk about stunting as our second point under undernutrition. In stunting, we measure on the low height compared to age. Now in this case, we're comparing the height and the age of the child. And also our third one called underweight, where we compare the weight of the child and the age. And lastly, in undernutrition, we talk about deficiency, whereby in deficiency we mostly measure on the mineral content, maybe the vitamin and the minerals, ions and the rest. Mark you, when these things are deficient, when our child is undernutrition, these children are always vulnerable to diseases and health. And our second point under subgroups of malnutrition talk about micronutrients related to malnutrition. This one occurs due to lack of imbalance of when the child has imbalance of vitamins, minerals, micronutrients, somehow when it's necessary in the body of a child. And our third point to talk about overweight, whereby when overweight we're talking about the obesity, whereby we talk about the diet related to non-economic or non-communicable diseases. For example, talk about the heart diseases, the stroke, diabetes, and also talk about some kinds of cancer. Probably these are non-communicable diseases. Remember, those who are at risk in malnutrition are probably women, mostly lactated women. We have children probably under 5. We have adolescents. These are the persons who are under high risk. But with the most aim of WHO in 1993 to 2002, these people mostly aim at a world free for all form of malnutrition, whereby all particular persons are required to be healthy and of well-being. In this my video today, I want just to discuss some of the 6 ways in which we can improve the health of our children in regard to malnutrition. According to your basic knowledge, what are some of the ways in which we can improve the malnutrition status of your child? My plan, I have some of the 6 points that I want to talk about. 1, we need to switch from giving our children these sugary stuffs to what? To water. Remember, these sugary drinks are bad news compared to when a child has an intake of what? Of water. Our second point, we need to choose about the whole grains. Mostly we recommend the wheat flour. These ones improve the immune status of this child. And also our third point, we need to encourage movement. Remember, we need to encourage movement for a child to have some of the environmental adaptation, so that to prevent themselves from contacting having these malnutrition deficiencies and the rest. Then also we need to encourage the child, or if you are a guardian, you need to make sure that your children are having a must breakfast. And also we need to avoid processed food. These ones can lead a child to have obesity, which is one of the chronic causes of non-communicable diseases like cancers and also diabetes mellitus. Then our last point, you need to don't drink junk foods, mostly at home. So the one who is watching, I would wish that when you take remedies of this kind of stuffs that we've talked about, will prevent your child from developing some kind of malnutrition status when you compare the protein and nutrients of the child. For example, we talk about the underweight, the child contracting marasmus, Oyooche4, and all these things. When you take these remedies, will prevent our child from being in danger of these malnutrition diseases. Thank you so much for watching my video at this particular morning. I wish next time when we meet we talk about more on how this thing we can improve. That's our interest of the day. Thank you so much, and make sure you subscribe to my channel and like and also share. Thank you so much. Goodbye.